bad news. You can trip if you choose. While I sip booze on a 7-day cruise in Louis Vuitton shoes with floozies by the dudes. The good life, talking about the good life. Live it up for a little while, then go to the hood to get a good wife and settle down. But for now, I'm studying down. Refuse to allow myself to defile like when I was sniffing pals. Still got trials and tribulations. Refinement from cultivation takes patience. I'm waiting, paper chasing to get a place like baiting. Politics and interfacing, business relations. Built the empire from the underground, then retire. Who said I was on crack? You's a motherfucking liar. See me in the trench coat, but missed the joke. So fuck the host. My mission is this: get in position to assist my folks. Huh? Get in position to assist my mother, my mother, and my auntie, and my uncle, my folks. You know? Today, baby, what you gon' do? Today's your payday, what you gon' do? Today's your payday, gon' do? Today, baby, what you gon' do? What you gon' do? What do I? Wicked verses that hit surface with quick service, but never nervous in this big circus. A quick purchase of green foliage and clean bow hits. Redeems focus when the scene's hopeless. Supreme dopeness on plain paper for you plan papers. This landscape is papers abrasive as sandpaper. Don't try to fan papers you caught. This onslaught, reform start. The forms you perform be pure slop. For sure, shot a handcuffer. Word muffler, heard enough of the bullshit. You nerd suck about the back gate. Living so pregnant we lactate. Get your facts straight. We stack papes and crack plates. Over wax snakes who pack hate. They lack faith while tuna and fat lip put you in a relaxed state like that. Today, babe, what you gon' do? Today's your birthday, what you gon' do? Today, baby, what you gon' do? Today's your birthday, what you gon' do? What I'ma do? You know, get me a 6 and fresh kicks, picking up checks when I'm up in the mix. Can't predict my art shit, it hit the top of the charts, but my heart's in the right place. Nice head space, slow pace from the Buddha, but not the bass. Not a moment to waste. 33, no degree of GED. My mind's free. I learn what I'm being taught. I see how the battles fall. It's opposite of how I thought. I woke up, opened my eyes up, rise up, wised up to the game. Time to change the name. Eddie Crap, coming with different shit. Eddie Crap, write it down, niggas. See the reverse significant. It's terrific when I'm on top of my game. Specifically speaking, the way I be freaking my slang. Give me the moo-moo, the poo-poo, and the mic, and I'm creased. Fat lips, squeaky clean, don't stop, don't cease. Today, baby, what you gon' do? Today, baby, what you gon' do? Today, baby, what you gon' do? Today's your day, 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 baby, what you gon' do?
Alright, thanks to Fat Lip for our intro track today. Alright, so who's in here? Who's in the chat? Roll call. I just got here, so I don't know what's going on. Yo. Who else is in here? Who's ready to do this? Yuan, did you send a track? Okay, let's just start with okay, this one autoplayed, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna try this.
Say I'm in love with it.
That was really cool. And what happened there? Hey, sound science. Song has a bit of silence here. Intentionally left blank, I suppose. Science, you should someone in. Oh, yeah, man, this is the real silent science. How about that? Is that better? Hey, Mick. Yo, this is so nice. Yeah, really nice spatialization on this too.
Say I'm in love with it.
I really like that clap. So cool. Nice. Okay. This is so much good shit going on here. Clearly there's some parts missing, but it's really wicked.
Say I'm in love with it.
I like the tempo too. It's like half time, but feels double time or something. No, it's yeah. It unfortunately, What happens is when the sound comes through the headphones, it also, for some reason, goes back into the mic. Like I think it's like the vibration down the wire or something. It's really stupid. So, sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I wish I could be better for you. Oh wait, I can be. Hold on. Where's the splitter? Maybe I could do it like this. And now, test. Okay, so now, maybe it'll be better now. Is it better now?
You could say I'm in love with Coco.
Okay, wicked. Alright, let's just listen to the whole song again then. Okay. Fuck, it sucks that I can't like hear what the stream sounds like. Whatever.
You could say I'm in love with Coco.
Yeah, that song fucking bangs. Oh, okay, wicked. Yeah. Oh, here, let's fast forward this part. This part I think you could shorten. That's my feedback, is I think this part could be shorter. Oops. What's Trivent, you want to tell us a little bit about like what's going on here as far as arrangement goes? Is this like first you just left more time for this part to develop or something, and then it drops down to this, or is this like an alternate intro, or what's going on here? Okay. Wait, basically, yeah, what? Alternate intro or space to drop down? Oh, okay. I really think for tracks like this, it's nice if you just keep the beat going through the... Like, I wouldn't drop down to fully nothing. Or like no beat. I would leave the beat going here. But I guess that'll make more sense once you figure out the rest of this drop. Yeah, I suppose.
You could say I'm in love with Coco.
This part's so fucking sick. Yeah, more of this, like, please. But it kind of works though. Yeah, I really like the sound design and stuff. I like the beat, like the rhythm that you chose, or the made, or whatever. I like this section, but I feel like this track hits so hard. Like it might be a better idea to just keep it going the whole way through. I guess we'll see, like, as it develops further. But yeah, I would just maybe move this to the intro or the outro or something, or just put this beat under there. Or something like that. I don't know. Just, or like, whatever. Just some sort of rhythmic something in here. But that's me. I mean, I think you could take it anyway. I'm gonna follow people. Okie doke. Sick. Alright, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. This sound, like, I don't know.
You could say I'm in love with coconut.
No, yeah. Nice kind of one. That's all good. Okay, cool. Yeah, this really rocks. I'm excited to hear where this is gonna go. Oh, okay, yeah, let's take a listen to that too. Oh, new tracks. Okay. Wait, which one with TQI? No. So I thought? No. Alright, okay, cool. Slow up the other one. Ooh, May. Mental Tensile. That's a sick name. Bus remix. Okay. Please don't send me waves. Just MP3s are just fine. Mix check 9 dB. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. I'm not reading the emails. Alright, yeah, should we... that sounds like a good intro for it. We can do that. I like that style. It's really cool. Okay, here we go. New track by May. What do you mean, what's the cue situation? Yeah, I'm excited for this part. Oh wait, fuck. What impact? Sounds good. Sick. So much anticipation. Might be the stream. It was epic. I don't think I would change anything. Oh, here, I know what I would change. Here. There we go. Yeah, that was really cool. It's such a great like tension builder one. I think you could lean into it more if you wanted to, like just keep building and building and building. But also, you wouldn't want to overdo it. Could add a little bit more tension, I think. Tiny bit more. Like this. Check it out. This is what I would do. Yes, this is track review. I don't. Yeah, more how. Good question. So one of the ways that you don't build tension in this is with you don't have much like rhythmic tension. God damn it, bro. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of rhythmic tension, so you could introduce a little bit of that. I wouldn't introduce drums or anything, but I'd say like a recurring element. Also, okay, let's. Oh, one of the things that you can always do if you have like a big chord that's like static like that, a nice way to build tension is just to keep adding notes above, so the chord just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, nice. Thanks, Musar. That's one of my favorite ways of building tension is like you just start by putting one note, and then you add another note, and then you add another note, and then another note. Yeah, I think some weird mangled. That's kind of where I thought this track was going, to be honest. But I also like. I feel like it really works in this way, and so I think. To me, it sounds like the intention was for it to not have drums, and there's something really cool about how it makes you think like, are drums coming? But then drums don't come, and I think that's a really positive thing about this track. That's why I would sort of avoid putting percussion on this, but maybe Trivent would remix it with some banging ass. Yeah, okay. Is there anything, May? Is there anything about this track that you have questions about, or you feel good about it, or how do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's done? I think it could be done for sure. You think it needs Monroe? Okay, that's interesting. I think it could, honestly, I kind of think it could be done. But okay, and then you don't know what. Honestly, I think I would be wary. Well, no, I don't know. Yeah, that could work. Another counter melody. I would say try building out that chord. Like try adding like more notes on top of the chord to like make it bigger and bigger and more dense. Small arpeggiations towards the end. Yeah, so I agree with that. Like the thing that's nice, the arpeggiations could add that element of like rhythmic build up that I think could give it a bit of extra tension. It's like a nice way to have rhythm without with and like especially if it's like one of the things that I really like doing with arpeggios. I think we've talked about this before. Is like you have one thing arpeggiating, and then you yeah, a car horn. Yeah, exactly. Police siren. Um, uh, if you take like what am I doing here? What am I trying to say here? Okay, so say you have like a chord. Okay. Whoa, that's the chord from dun, dun, what's that podcast called? Sounds like a car horn chord. Yeah, it's the car horn chord. Okay, anyway, so okay, whatever. Pretend this is a good chord. Let's throw in. Alright, whatever. Okay, so say we had a. Say this sounded cool. Let's just pretend it sounds cool, okay? And then, like one of the things that I really like to do to build tension is just like slowly put things out of tune. And I like the outro to turn it into maybe like some very tasty ones. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay, here we go. Let's say you have something like that. Oh yeah, you can also like anyway, so I think something like that might work, or I would even maybe go faster for this, but yeah, what I was really saying was like just detuning it over time. So you might even want to go like map both of these to this, and then anyways, I think I kind of overdid it with the example there. All right, so whatever. That's okay. Let's move on to the next track. All right. I'm gonna try it. This is just to prove I don't make wubs. Alright, let's save this for later though, because we already did one Trivent. Okay, so, no, we didn't do yours yet, let's do yours now. Yes, I don't think that makes this garbage. I don't know why you're being so hard on yourself. Nice tension building. I was not expecting that. Alright. Oh shit, okay. Hold on, I feel like I fucked up the streaming of that. Let's see that again. Ah, dude, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself, come on. It's totally good. That's a nice idea to like bring back the amen in the dubstep bit. I think that'll be cool. And yeah, the strings are tight. One of the things that I would suggest though is like when you bring in the amen thing, since you're waiting to bring in the bass here, high pass it a little bit higher. So like your amen comes in, and I think it would be nice if there was no low end. Fuck it, I'm just gonna download this. I think that'll make this part a little bit more effective, and then I think this transition might, if it happens faster, it might give you a little bit more momentum into the like. is so much louder in here. I don't know if you can understand. So this just looks so different in here than it did on whatever. I like a little bit quieter, that drum break, I think. I think like you could also like distort that kick if you wanted. Maybe throw in another one up. Get some more bass there. Yo, one of the things that I always do for dubsteppy stuff is like I can't stress enough how much like reverse like things into like all of your hits makes your thing sound so much more like like it really, I don't know, it really like gives your hits a lot of impact. I kind of do that for like anytime I'm trying to make a bit that sounds intense. I'll like, yeah, I always add like a little, and honestly, like snares are often really good for that. But like, just cut out the like cut out the part, and just leave the and then reverse that into it. I'll show you what I mean. I think if I have some samples, Vengeance sample pack. Are any of these? No. I don't actually have any of these. Okay, that's cool. Loop Masters. Oh, actually, this is a sick. Yeah, you want to get one with a little bit of stuff. And I just fucking reverse that stuff. So. Let's just drop a couple of them. The other thing I do too is like just that made it like blend a lot more into the mix. Fucking hell, so bad at using the fucking computer. Fuck you, you fucking. Come on. Why did that happen? Yeah. Okay, so just. Okay to crit remixes. Yeah, for sure. Remixes are very welcome. Where's the next snare? Fuck. There it is, that one. Fuck you. Where do I send? Oogie. Send to okay. But yeah, I think so. I think that'll help that section feel bigger. And then the other thing that I do a lot, that's a nice idea. Also, like reverb is really your friend. Like they always say, like don't put reverb on your blah blah. Fuck that. Clearly, the answer is to put hella reverb on everything. Oh yeah, you already fucking have it there. you can also use the reverb to lead into your hits too, to make that sort of thing also. Just go like so, everything not being on the grid and trying to hold a cigarette at the same time, like so. Obviously you would do this better than I'm doing. This can sometimes be good. Yeah, that gives it a lot of hoopla. And you can also, I think, this is a fun way to do this. Okay. So you can also think about your reverb tails as like a whole nother sound that you can fuck with. So like, for example, we put corpus on after, you can get kind of like this might work. Ah, fuck you, corpus. God fucking damn it. And then this makes it sound fucking huge. Or not. That's fine. God. Yeah, okay, that's obviously not cool, but yeah, this hauls serious ass, I think. So don't despair, and then also fucking resample your shit. It's so handy. Like for these guys, you can also just do shit like. Sometimes you can get really cool sounds out of doing something like just fucking this shit up. That one didn't work out as planned, but and then crossfading between them. Let's make that longer. Yeah, they're. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Resampling. Yeah, resample the whole track and then work the samples from the resampling back into the original. Because you want to keep like some of the, like, so Mirror Man was saying like, I seem to do better adding loads of effects on the original synth track. Like, do both. That's what I'm saying. Because you can get different results with both things. And then the other thing that helps a lot too is like, is these kind of things can sometimes be really nice. Like, take something like this, reverse, and then I don't know, pitch it up an octave or something. Let's warp it forwards. That kind of shit can give you lots of, and then also like transposing during that can give you these nice. Yeah, so that's what I do sometimes too. Is like that one that we just did here. Maybe it's too weird or something, or like we lose all the kick stuff. or we just want to add more stuff up top. So then you just like layering it over top, but then like that's kind of a cool aspect to it, right? It makes the thing sound more elaborate, like you're doing more weird shit. That could be fun. Or make it out of tune also. Or just pick a totally different part. Okay. No rules. No rules to the game. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, I really, really recommend that. Yeah, it's... And then, I don't know how much of my streams you watch, but one of the things that I do a shit ton is, like, I'll take a section like this. Let's just crop this for ease of use. And then throw it in something like... a little scratchy here. Twitchy slice? What the fuck is that? Does this work? Let's try this guy. Oops. Yeah, this is the new. Stop fucking with my brain. But yeah, so, oops. Yeah, so just resampling it with any sort of like granulator or anything like that is going to get you lots of stuff to play with to throw in there. Yeah, for sure. There's another one. This is another one I'm working on. This might work too. Oh no, this one's broken. Oh no, there it is. Can't scrub. Let me scrub. Yeah, so this is kind of like phase vocoder type shit. This is not as useful for like you can just use what's it called? How do I not have? Sweet. Yeah, so this kind of shit too. That stuff I think can give you lots of great stuff, or like this. There we go. Yeah, so you can do stuff like that with Scratchy. Yeah, wicked. Anyways, yeah, really don't be hard on yourself. This is a fucking sick track. I think you did a great job. And now, something else. TQI. TQI here? Nice. I love this red etcher extrusion. Is that the VDMX one? I love that one. So much good shit out of that. Ooh, that took a nice turn. Anytime, dude. Yeah, please send Send all your tracks in. Please don't be so hard on yourself. That track was really cool. Yo, this is weird. I like it. Yo, you know what? I want to hear this through a more aggressive. Cool. Oops. Please stop. Okay, so I have some thoughts. For me, this part sits sort of in between two moods that I really like, but it doesn't quite get, I mean, it looks like it's really blowing up the chat, but I don't know about opera vlogs, but okay, whatever. Yeah, my thought would be like kind of pushing it more in either direction. So my first thought would be like that one of the things that I really like about it. Hold on, I'm just gonna back up and record a bit more of it. It's not that bad, come on. Just needs another layer or something on it. Okay, so now let's take that and put a little bit here. Just try to figure out the tempo. What is do you remember offhand what the BPM of this is? That'll save me a lot of time. Okay, I got it. Okay, 102. Okay, so what I would recommend for this part is like, or one way you can take it, I think, is to lean more into like. Actually, one of the things that I wanted to try on this too was just putting it through a more aggressive. Like a more aggressive compression. Okay. Okay, and then the next thing is taking this previous part, like this bit, and using some super high speed. What's the mood I'm going for here? Actually, this might work. We could do. That might be too fast. Oh, but we could go like this. No, this isn't working at all. Fuck, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I guess what I'm... Okay, let me try and do a way more simple version. So we just take it with a hi-hat. So... Shit on the track. But like, I would make these. If you use something else to make these hits at this speed, I think you'll get. Let's try. So I just really want to explain what I mean, and I'm having a hard time doing it. Let's try. Okay. So then, yeah, the thing that it's missing is just a bit of momentum, I think, and this is a tricky tempo to do this at. I'm just gonna try blocking this in like this. Okay, cool. That's working, I think. Plus 24 work. Stretch. And then I really wish I could get to what I'm trying to say faster somehow. I feel like if you just even took like a totally different track, some random shit, whatever, for it being louder, you might get. Okay, yeah, this is too fast, but okay, hold on, let's try it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes. Yes, I would, Mirror Man. Thank you for your query. This isn't doing it either. I think you're gonna okay, now we have to shape these motherfuckers. Fuck, this sounds like balls. Okay, that's okay. We're getting there. This shit is hard to do, so bear with me. Fuck. This isn't working either. Or maybe the issue, or not the issue, but like the way to go about it is, I don't know. Fuck. You know what? I'm kind of losing. No, this isn't gonna work. Okay, I don't know. It might be. It's hard. Like at this tempo, 102 is a really weird tempo because double, it's 200, which is like a super high tempo to do stuff. So it might be hard to work in that double time if it's like this. Which kind of means that if you slow it down, you might be able to get away with it. Like, no, this still sounds like balls, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is. Okay, hold on. This is really not working for me, but that's okay. It's got to be another way. Yeah, anyways, I'm not quite sure how to attack this, but yeah, I think the pacing feels weird. That might be a personal, well, it is a personal opinion, but that it might be just me that feels that way, but I would. We're just adding some glitch runs like at the end of it, like more like from the previous section. I don't know. This one's hard. I give up. I don't know how to make music, you guys. Okay, so right. Let's go back to start. Like $200. Okay, cool. All right, so we did that. We did try that. I really have to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna play this one. So I thought here or no? Is Sesquimol here? Also, Mirror Man's been giving me a lot of attention, so I feel like I want to do Mirror Man. Who's Mirror Man? Which one are you? Ralph Rodriguez or Rodriguez? Oh, this is Mirror Man. Nice. Okay. Let's do this action. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and play this, and then lol, and then I'll be right back, and we'll listen to it again. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it because it's all about me, baby. Rewind. Rewind. What's everyone saying? Okay. Yeah, good snare. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Sound Science. I'm glad you sent in a tune. Lork, you should send in a tune too. Yeah, this is swank as fuck. Ooh, I like that detune. Oh yeah, please. Yeah, those like detuney bits are so tight. Yeah, that's a good question. One Solar says, how did you go about writing that bass line? It's so minimal but works so well. You know what this makes me think of? I wonder if you're familiar with you know, fucking computer sucks. Just kidding, I love this computer. Sorry, computer. Yeah, I want different men. Fuck. I can't find it. Called different or... No, it's not this guy. I swear it was really good. Not on fucking... Man, this website went down or something, or what happened to it? guess this website doesn't exist anymore. Okay. What are my thoughts about this song? What happened? Where's the track? Did I close it? What's happening? Oh yeah, Jack Lyon in the house. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. I really like this track. I think the thing that would make it stand out is the part that's even more minimal. Yo, no way. Oh, that's sick. Tell him to join the Discord. Yeah, Glurglung's confirmed shill for KHS. Just kidding. But I think like taking it down to something super minimal. I gotta show you this artist. I can't remember. I can't believe I can't find this motherfucker. He's on this. His name is Motown or something like that. And he's on this label called Different or something. And it's spelled like this. Different. London, and they're from London. That's all I know. Nope, London is not a good keyword. Oh, fuck's sake. Music? Like, fuck, how do I find this fucking dude? Ah, such a good... Yeah, true. You know the guy. Yeah, so anyway, so I feel like one of the things that he does that is really sick is like those super stripped down moments where it's like... So from here, the things I would pull out to do a little bit... Like, I think if you pull out that pad at one moment and then have everything else, like, that'll be a really nice moment. And then maybe fuck with the drum break a bit. Anyways, whatever. That's like my take on it. But the track obviously really works already. I used to have a lot of drum and bass vinyl that was like kind of in this realm. This really hits a spot for me. Yeah, those, like, expanding on those little moments, I think you could make a whole section out of those little, like, extra minimal bits. That's what I would suggest. Loving the dicks. Just throwing that out there. Love the double dick. What else to say? So, no, I agree with you. It's hard to strip it back. So, one of the, like, oh yeah, Mirror Man, you weren't here for the, I showed one of my tracks a while ago that was like, I wonder if I have it here. Yeah. Those are so runny. Here, yeah, this guy. Can you hear this? Yeah, so I think like one of the ways to like experiment with like what I would do with the track that you're working on is like save an alternate version and try to see like what's the least amount of sounds I can use. What's the least amount of sounds I can use to make like a to make the rhythm still work. And it's a really fun challenge for like for making quick stuff. I had some drum and bassy stuff that I was trying to do the same thing with. Yeah. I thought I had like a little folder called. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so I would just make a copy of this project and then just try to push yourself to the absolute limit. Like that's good. Like, and maybe you don't release the one that's like minimal to the absolute limit, but it's like a good exercise I think for practicing like how to get yeah. You guys want to hear some old D&B? Like a little snippet. I mean. Shit snare. True bass. Let's check that. Check that. Is they throw too much in, they're gonna be like strip back. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have that criticism of your track, but I think like if that's the criticism that you're getting and you want to get away from that, like it is a really interesting exercise to see like, okay, how do I keep the vibe? Like how do I make a track that keeps the rhythm going, the vibe going, without like, or sorry, not without, with like the least possible amount of elements. It's like a super fun challenge to try, and like, you know, it doesn't always make like release worthy stuff, but it's like a really fun exercise, and I think it like it helped me in like it informed a lot of my stuff. Yeah, exactly, without losing the energy. The other thing that is a good thing to practice is like how think about like another a parallel sort of thing to practice is like try to make a song that's like what's like this was kind of the assignment that I set for myself when I made the song Tusk, was like how slow can I make a track, like what's the slowest, not like BPM wise but like in terms of progression, like how can I drag things on to the absolute limit before it gets, without it getting boring, like how do I make a song really really slow. That's where the idea for Tusk came from. Okay, let's listen to this track. cool though. Why I skipped the point? Oh my bad. What point? This bit? It's so like full of atmosphere and shit. The Motown thing I was talking about is no, this bit, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, this is sick, for sure, but, like, totally not what I was talking about. Yeah, I meant something more like taking out the pad stuff and just getting, like, a bit of... Okay. Alright. Yeah, the track is sick. I think it's worth trying, just like taking a bit to pull out those pads. There's not really any pads here. But then, like, so what, like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of... I don't see you in here, science. woulg-track-rev@gmail. Yeah, just like fuck around with the rhythm a little bit. I think, like it's like those moments are killer for playing with the drums a bit more. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Glorklunk fucking really nailed it. Yeah, that's definitely it. The things I would keep for like the minimal section, I love that like where is it? That bit, and like a little bit of the voices, and then just fucking drum tech to the next level. I think that'd be really nice. Anyways, whatever. Like all this feedback is just like this track clearly bangs already. So I wouldn't necessarily say that that's like a thing that you should do with this track, but it just could be a fun experiment, and it could take it in a fun direction. But it would be, I definitely don't think it's necessary. Like the track already works. It's shit. Okay. We'll do Sesquimalt next.
Oh, thanks. Well, I like to know that.
Wicked track, dude. It's really nicely timed the beginning of that, like it's through when you don't expect it. Yeah, it's such a mood. So nice. Eskimo's the fucking master of texture. Wait, yo, I don't think mastering this would be a lot of automation. Why? Yeah, that was sick. Nice work, Eskimo. I think. Let's hear this again. I'm just checking out this track quickly. Um, well, I kind of want to hear what the words are saying. Like, I think maybe a little bit too much pitch, like on the on the on the. That's 360. Yeah, this is a mood though for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. That's just more dynamic. That's kind of my thought too. Is like could use a bit more like. Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, this is a really nice vibe.
Oh, yes, I'm going.
I guess my critique of this would be like, right now it's sort of like rhythm agnostic, and I think like if you leaned into the rhythm, you could maybe get more out of it or something. Yeah, so, yeah. Like I think like a little bit more intentionality with the sounds, like, which is interesting because like you're usually when you make tracks you do like you're really big on these like big like flows of kind of stuff, and I think yeah, I think what am I trying to say here? Yeah, I think these should have a little bit more dynamics in this moment. Or not should, could have. But yeah, it's fucking bangs. That's really nice. And then these silent sections are like so good at this stuff. Such a mood. But yeah, like I feel like on the voice, it would be nice to just hear it at least once. Anyways, right. Okay. Okay, so I thought it's here, so let's see what's oh yeah. That's really nice. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so I'm not really sure what to say about this tune. I like it. I kind of want to hear more of this section. Like this specifically. These bends are so fucking tight. This is Mirror Man Dash 3. There's something really nice about this that I think you can flesh out even more, to be honest. Like, I think you can get a lot more mileage out of that. Like, just like... Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my only feedback on this. Is like, I kind of want more of this. It's just such a nice moment. Cool. I should have followed Mirror Man too. Okay. Okay, now let's go to Silent Science. My own enjoyment. Silent Science jumps the line.
The PR40 element. I mean, I have
I think what I would recommend is the less of that sample. It's funny, but it's like it's too much. That's my opinion, though. This is cool, though. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this, like, Trivent would have some good feedback on this. Where's Trivent? Yeah, no doubt, make longer. So wait, so what happened? So you got a short. You got a shortwave radio and recorded some stuff. Too much silence. I don't think there's too much silence. Yeah, like, yeah, it feels like it has it. You haven't found that thing that makes the track yet, like the whatever the tonal element is that's gonna like lock it in like that. But it's cool though. I always love your drum fuckery. Drum fuckery. Alright, that's it. Yeah, for sure, lots of potential. Okay. Who is next, my friends? Jack Lyon. Jack Lyon's next in the group. Because I said so. Was that person before that was asking about the order? Yeah, I think it's coming along. Like, definitely don't give up on it. It's really nice to hear you doing stuff in this direction, Jack. This is great. Jack Lyon. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, Go Bartender, this is like Richie Channel. That's back in almost always sequencing. Nice. Flashcards, really? What? Okay. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Okay, so one of the things that I would say, the only thing that I think you're missing here is more contrast. So like, give it moments to like, and then low pass and bring it down, and then that kind of stuff. Like, I think that is gonna give it that je ne sais quoi, Yeah, it's really great to hear you doing this kind of thing. I always kind of have the feeling in your tracks that you're hitting the limiter really hard. It doesn't look like you're hitting it really hard based on the waveform, but I guess it's like SoundCloud waveform. But like, are you really slamming the limiter? Or like, what's your chain looks like? What's G clip? My impression is that sometimes it's pushed into it just a tiny bit too much. You can send another track, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get to it because it's already 5 and we have a big lineup. But I mean, we're gonna do one again in a week or two. So, are you in the Discord, Crow Bartender? Let me post a link to the Discord. Invite people. Edit invite link. Expire after. Never. Max number of users. No limit. Generate. Yeah, I usually aim for -2. Yo, so I think like I mean I get your approach of wanting it to be a certain like amount of luffs or whatever, but like, oh nice, I didn't know you listened to Little Snake. That's cool. I think like sometimes like looking at it from a purely numbers way like that of like aiming for a certain amount of luffs is like it's like too scientific for like I think what you really want to do is push your limiter to a point where it sounds good and not too far, right? So I mean I would kind of recommend doing like instead of having like a number in mind that you want to hit, just try to make it sound good. Like I don't know. It's not that it sounds bad. It's just like it feels like I feel like I can hear the limiter really struggling. I see. Yeah, I think you can pull it back from the limiter a bit, and I think it would make it sound like the thing is that it sounds really big when you smash something into a limiter, but I think it can actually make it sound bigger if you pull back a tiny bit from it, and like the other thing is like I think yeah I don't know, I just wouldn't. Play around with the mastering. But okay, so whatever. That's totally besides the point because that's not what the track is all about. But yeah. But this reminds me of the last track you sent to, by the way that like I think you can leave more space for these moments. Like this, for example, this little bit that just happens really cool. But like, I think it needs a moment to breathe after that, you know. So when you could go like, and then give it a second of silence, and then hit it with the next hit. It'll make that moment feel more special and more memorable, and it'll give more space for the next one to really punch hard. Just trying to work in a bit of silence and negative space and stuff I think will help. But this is sick. I'm really stoked that you're going in this direction because that makes me very happy to hear that kind of stuff. And honestly, the sound design is fucking insane. You've got like so many cool things in here. I hope you didn't feel like I was coming down too hard on you. I was just like, it's so good. I just want the things to really pop, you know. Okay, cool. So that was Jack. What else we got? Jesse. Gonna do Jesse. Yeah, totally sick. That track was really awesome, dude.
I got the wild style. I got the wild style. The wild style. I got the wild style.
Boss track, yeah.
I got the wow. Fronting.
Yeah. Okay, so I would say I think it's just a couple mixed things that I would pluck at in this. Yeah, this has a sick vibe. Like, it's really on point with the vibe. This bit, like, I don't think that kick needs to be that, like, the boo needs to be quite as loud. It's kind of taking away from your other stuff. And also, it's so big that it you want it to lead to this bit, right? So I think, like, by making this smaller, you leave more room for this to be surprisingly huge, you know? Also, just little mixed things. There's like a EQing thing. This might be my headphones, I'm not entirely sure, but EQing thing I would do maybe is like Jesus. Actually, I can keep that there. Put this down.
I got the wow. Fronting.
Something feels really boomy in this range. That's it, man. The track sounds cool. I think you could probably carry the momentum a bit more through this bit. Actually, no. That's cool, man. I don't have much to say about that, actually. I think it just works. It just works, baby. Oh man, we got a lot of people. Okay, let's do some new people. Audio. Just works. It just works. Okay.
Getting lost in the flashing lights. Getting lost in the blue.
No, this is too happy. I don't do happy songs. We have so many tracks today. I'm not doing any happy ones. I need advice on the intro and intro. Okay. Sorry, no happy songs. On like a day when we don't have very many people, I'll do a happy song, but when we have lots of people, I'll do a happy song. You want solar, you get an exception. It was too happy. Too happy. Is this person here in the chat? Who is this? Sorry, where I'll go by. That was harsh. You can go back. Oh, right. Sorry. Bad luck. I should have gone back. Okay, where are you? We'll go back. So bad now. Wait, that was you? Anyways. I think you need to have a little bit more tension here. Or not tension, it's like sense of direction. Like it feels like it's dragging a little bit. Not rhythm wise, or not like obviously not rhythm wise, but like it's a little bit more like push forward. That kind of stuff can be really intangible and hard to. And like I guess I kind of talk about that stuff a lot, but like, oops, shit. Yeah, this is a really nice soundscape. I think you could put need some more. Yeah, but you can. Yeah, so like. One of the things that I do when I get stuck on a track like this is like just put in a piano or any synth, and just do one note per bar, and then do like 4 bars of the same note, and then, or like, whatever, 2 bars of the same note, and then go up a couple semitones, and then same bar, same note. Yeah, and then just like slowly have the line moving up and up and up as it goes. Over like a long period of time. I think okay, hold on. There's like a lot of stuff going on in this track. I think like, yeah, a bit more dynamicness, like I think if the kicks punch through a little bit, like this first bit, it doesn't need to have the kicks punching through as much, but like when you do glitchy sections and stuff, like I think all that stuff needs to, like those kicks that you have there are kind of more like, it's like a t, and then almost more like a tom kind of thing, or 808, but like kind of pitched up. And I think like what you really need is stuff in that like 110. Like it's the opposite of this track. Like you need like a lump somewhere here, like like your kick drum needs to have a little bit more to punch through. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Bring this part in sooner. This part is working. Still could use a bit more punch in the kicks, but there's a couple kicks in there that could work, but just maybe need to be a bit louder. Needs a bit more punch in the kick there. And yeah, and then just working out how to make something that's gonna build throughout, because a lot of it sounds like there's like these really good little loops, but the loops don't like progress as much, or enough, I guess. Again, that's my take. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, these drums are really cool. Not necessarily more transients, but like so like you saw when I put the drum bus on it, it helped a bit, but it didn't quite do it enough. Like I think what you need to do is like, I really don't like saying need to, because you don't need to fucking do anything. It's your track. You do whatever you want with it. But I guess what I'm saying is what I would do is like, find a kick that's gonna be a good example. Okay, this is not the kick that I would use for this, but just as an example, this kick has like, can you hear that? Yeah, so, oh shit, I was playing it through these things twice. Whatever. Like there's something about the way that this, like kicks like this have this punch that's like in this range, like in this 100, 120, like around here, this range, and that what that feels like when you're listening to it is this kind of like this like punch in the chest sort of thing, and that's what I feel like the kicks in your track are missing. Like they're a lot, like they're kind of in a different, they're like missing that element, and so what happens is they don't punch out of the mix. They end up sounding a bit like this. So I think that's just kind of what it needs, is like a bit more of that, like the kind of punch you in the chest feeling. It could be just a matter of turning the kick up in the mix. And then, so as far as like track development goes, the thing that I was mentioning is like, if you take, we kind of did a similar thing with the arpeggio thing before, but like, so say you have, you can kind of, oh, this is quarter notes, so do like half notes, or whatever. Okay, so anyway, so say, like, a really easy trick for like making things build up is just like add one instrument that just goes like, just having one element that like it doesn't change very quickly, and so then you can build out a longer section out of it, right? So let's go back down and put in like 16 bars or something. Then you can start to get more like, and this shit can happen super slow. Like it doesn't have to be every quarter note. I actually mean like, usually I would do this like way slower. Like even that is like already building so much tension and gives you an idea of what's like, that we're going somewhere in the track. This feeling of like anticipation, like we haven't already arrived, you know? I think something like that would really help. Okay, cool. Is there audio on here? I could maybe be convinced to listen to this. Okay, I don't think we have time for the second track today. Cryptid Sama. Yeah, let's listen to this.
I don't. Okay, hold on. Yeah, someone in Jim. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but send it in anyways. For the second drop. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm not super good at feedback for tracks like this because I'm whoopsie daisy. Is this? No. Okay, whatever. Because this is I don't really know what the kind of rules are for stuff that sits in this. Maybe I do. Okay, hold on. Second drop. That could be fine, yeah. Trying to think of what you could do. I just had a thought. Oops. Like messing with the rhythm a little bit, like take the snare off of the 3 maybe sometimes, that would be cool. I wonder if we can get some little fill out of this. This is honestly, I think this is the way that I would just do this. Is just fuck around with the samples. And then if you have something like this and you just put, fuck, I'm not gonna have a good sample for this anyway either, but. Yeah, like they were saying, like yeah, you can send very old tracks. Yeah, that's a good point that Nuance Solar was saying, like, you probably pitch this down too. I like what happened to that. You could also... Oh, that fits way better. Nah, fuck that, no more highs. Okay, so anyways, that's really cool. Nice job, Griffith. I think it really works. And it's definitely like a lot of really awesome raw material to play with now. I would really recommend resampling to get that, to capitalize on that shit. What am I doing? Okay. Alright, Andrew. I just may do that. Hey, Austin, I remember you from Instagram. Let's hear this. Yo, zero XOXO. I'm curious what you would do with this. Like, what would be your feedback on this? I think you'd be a good person to ask for thoughts on this. I would lean more into the creepy vibes. What? Yeah, this is edging on too happy for me. Yeah. Compression. You know what I would do actually is I would recommend just resampling more. Like take this whole section, resample it, fuck it around with some of the stuff that I was showing earlier, like the whatever plugin, and I think that'll give it like a whoa, annoying. Easy now. Don't shit on people's stuff. It's not cool. Yeah, I think like I would just fucking tweak it out, like just continue tweaking it out forever, you know. This is like a really good tune for that kind of stuff because you have like these really nice bare elements that are like really ripe for that kind of like kind of shit. So I think just a resample and start layering it back in and replacing and stuff. Hope you're here. I don't know if you're here actually. Wait, who's it? Oh no, it is Hunky. It's Hunky Dingus, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. This kind of has the same, like. I mean, like, resample the whole mix. Like, here, I'll show you. What BPM is it? Let's twitch it out a bit. Oh, fuck, it's a fucking wave. God damn it. Tell us the BPM. If you're wrong. Okay. If you're wrong, you die. 174. The final challenge. If he's wrong, the world is over. No, looks like he's right. Alright, cool. Okay, so Like you can do this sort of standard like. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, can you guys hear this? No, you can't. Do this to it too, because I'm a fucking asshole. It's just the kind of asshole I am. So yeah, so like just start chopping, like get super zoomed in, get ready to zoom the fuck in. Start doing shit like this. Yeah. It's too fat. Something like this kind of shit. No, that sounds like that. Okay. Fuck this. Yeah. Yeah. Totally like micro edit. And so exhibit A and then exhibit B would be like throw it into like a granulator type thing and record yourself fucking around with it and then layer those in or cut out bits and replace them with the granularized bits. You get lots of mileage out of stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, true. Loads of really good resampling tutorials right now with the glitch.cool takeover. And Soup, there's a new one from Soup today. Soup. Soup in the house. Soup in the house. Soup in the house. Soup. This one's pretty cool. It's like just different resampling techniques in FL. I'm not gonna watch it now, but watch it later. Yeah, so fucking watch it, all you motherfuckers. Okay, that track is cool. Kimchi. Okay, who else we got here? Neurotic. I'm kind of running out of steam for today, to be honest. I deleted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jimshi. I don't know, actually. think it could be a bit dirtier this track. Yeah, it feels a bit squishy.
Fuck.
Am I being pumped right now? Is this person here who made this? Those hats are so painful in the beginning. Yeah, this track's cool. Need so much. Nice.
Beat it.
You think the sub bass is muddy? I don't know, kind of. I don't know if I would say that. I think Glork made a good point about the snare, though. The snare feels a bit too, like... There's something about the EQing on this that's, like, really strange. I feel like I would have done something more like this. Like, pull these harsh guys back a shitload, you know? And then... I like that. Okay.
Beat it.
It's cool. I like this. Struggling to think of what I should say for feedback.
Beat it.
I think there's like one. There's something I'm trying to figure out how to put into words. The thing that that I want to say. It's like it's like let's. Yeah. Glork on the snares. I think for me the thing about this track is it needs a little bit of work on the rhythm. Like the I feel like the like I don't know if maybe it's just me, but it feels like it doesn't vibe enough with the like it could. I would my thought would be like now you have all these 6 sounds. Well, I guess this is already released, so it doesn't make any sense to say this, but like if I were to remix this track, what I would do is like take all these 6 sounds and just give it a way wonkier groove. Like be like, just totally fuck up that, fuck that warp up. Okay, let's just go like this. I'll just do something. Where's Yep. I don't know. Just to fuck it up a little bit, I think like I don't know. That's just my thought. But but yeah, that's it. And then like EQ wise, yeah, I would just pull back a lot of the highs because they're super crisp. So what's the best way of dealing with that? It's really important to know like what your speakers, like the way in which your speakers are biased. Your speakers in your room are biased, or your headphones or whatever are biased. It's like there's no perfect acoustics, so they're always going to be kind of messed up in some way. So, but like just knowing which way your setup is fucked up will help you know how to balance it. And the best way to kind of figure that out is like listen to tracks back to back, yours and someone else's, on the same setup, and it helps quite a lot to like A/B when you're doing your master. So like have a track that you like the sound of right next to it, and then solo one, solo yours, solo that one, solo yours. Flip back and forth so that just to kind of feel it out, so that they're kind of like inhabiting the same space. I get like, wait, I didn't do something stupid like leave a drum bus or something on here. Okay, no. Yeah, like I think it's just a bit too squished. But okay, anyways, whatever. The track was sick. Good. Chat client, please tell your homie I say thank you. It's very kind of him to send a track in. And I am pooched, so I'm gonna call it a day. Because I think we got to everyone, and then this is another soy thought, and then Jim. I'm sorry we didn't get to yours, but should have been here earlier. Quite honestly, I think it's your fault. Oh, there you are. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Oh, where's yours, Nuan? You didn't. You lie. What is it, the recombinant one? Nice guy, Nuan. Do you send it to the wrong email address? What's happening? This one. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Here's what I suggest. This is my proposition. Why don't we do this? Get this one. Oh, pure gravy. Oh, so tempting. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just listen to them. I mean, I'm not gonna review them, but let's just see here. Okay, let's just listen to these. I don't have the energy to review, but I want to listen to it. Okay, this isn't pure gravy then. Fuck. Here we go. Pure gravy. Yoink. How the fuck do you do this shit? This is crazy. That was a fucking sick track. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. I wasn't listening to this stuff. The happy one. Happy song to end the stream. Let this be a lesson to all yous. God. Why is this so happy? It's too happy. No. No. You can't have string stabs like that. It's not allowed. It's sad. No. No happiness allowed on this channel. Thanks, Musar. Man, no one. This is Bezos money. This is such a cool tune, but it's so happy. Why do you have to make it happy? Just make it sad. I'm gonna send me the stems. I'm gonna remix this. Make it fucking sad. Show you how to make a fucking sad track. It's really cool, man. Like, the sound design's really sweet. I think those drums could be a bit more gritty. Who's Matt Zoe? Zero, don't you mean the third? Acoustic drum sample? Oh. Nice. Yeah. I feel like you made it happier just to spite me. Like, you were like, fuck woulg, I'm gonna make the song even happier. That's the part, I like the slidey chords. The string stabs or whatever, I don't like those ones. Yeah, you know I like your tracks. Come on. Come on now. Just being a dick. Just make a sad remix for me, will you? I want to hear the sad version of the track. Yeah, dude. You know I like your stuff, come on. Aw, you guys. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks everybody for joining me, and see you on Thursday for the production one. I think I'm gonna do these track with me once every 2 weeks. But it's nice. It's nice. No, I do not like happy tracks. Okay. All right. Peace out. See you next time.